War is not new to Falkreath. You have only to stand in our cemetery to see that.
You're a priest of Archay?
I am. I came into Archay's light after the Great War. So many died by my hands, my magics. I'm fortunate that Kust and the people of Falkreath have come to accept me as one of their own. Could you do an old elf a favor? I misplaced my journal in a cave I was exploring. I'll pay for its return.
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Blessing of Archay to you for your help.
Hey, I'm supposed to help people around Falkreath, right? Guess we'll get started here. Do you tend the graveyard alone?
Oh, merciful Archay, no. I'm too old and frail, and this graveyard is too large. Kust is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest. That journal means a lot to me, if you find it.
If I find it, I'll find it, don't worry. We're good at finding things. Right, Lucian? Oh, that's a little while away. Brittle Shin Pass. Okay. I forget that for Falkreath it
Best
doesn't
offense is a good defense, am I
mark
right?
the people who need to be helped. And it doesn't count Had, for instance, as having helped him, even though we did... I guess we didn't really help him. We didn't find his dog in the end. It wasn't even his dog, really, when you think about it. Helping him didn't count, which, once again, we didn't really help him. Taking care of the werewolf situation, once again, didn't really help anyone there either, so... We're at 0 out of 3. I suppose it makes sense. It makes enough sense. Honestly. Now, before we go anywhere, Lucian, what do you think this is up here? Oh, no. Get your weapon ready, Lucian. I just heard a dragon. Do you happen to see an actual path up there? I kinda see it. I think it loops around this way. Let's explore. I heard the dragon. I certainly don't see it. But that's when they're most dangerous, I suppose. Every time I see the little question mark, I'm just compelled to investigate. I feel like I have to. It's an adventurer's compulsion, an adventurer's responsibility, if you will. Yeah, this is the way that we had to go. This is where we had to venture in order to reach whatever this is that's unmarked. Oh, is that a red skeever? It is.
Job done.
I thought it was some sort of like weird sick fox, but no. Ugh. Just some weird sick skeever. I'd prefer the fox, honestly. South Shriekwind Bastion. I didn't hear him come up. Usually I hear them pop out a little bit. I didn't hear anything from him. Now, what is up here? Oh, 3 gold, wow. The greatest treasure of all, huh? South Shriekwind Bastion. Oh, is that a Draugr just hanging out? It is.
Sleep well.
You always know exactly what to say, huh? We've already been through Shriekwind. Okay, so if I had come out at this end, we would have been that much closer to Falkreath. Wait a second, didn't we... I think I took the long way around rather than cutting straight through and coming out this exit. It was dark. I didn't know where I was. It could be light out and I still wouldn't know where I am, so... You know, Well, it turned out that wasn't really a new location for us. It was just the other end of a location we had already been to, a cave we had already cleared out. We had already killed all the vampires inside. Get some corundum. Why not? We have a little farm right below us, too. We can check that out real quick. Maybe there's someone there we can help. You never know. I'm supposed to help people, not just of Falkreath the city, but of Falkreath Hold in general. So I will lend my aid wherever I can lend it. Lucian, you're the wordsmith, not me. Well, I don't see anyone out here. Is it locked? It is. Okay. We'll come back another time. Last thing I want to do is break into someone's house again. I've done it way too many times. Not intentionally, but I usually get in trouble whenever I do it. I usually get in trouble whenever it does happen. Oh, we have goblins. Another goblin tribe? Oh, it's two goblin tribes fighting each other. I probably shouldn't get involved, but I already did. If anything, that's my fault for getting involved. They're throwing rocks at me. Did you see that? I certainly did. I'm just going to very quickly take off my axe, and I'm going two-handed. Maybe I can actually get my two-handed to 100 sometime soon. I'd like to. Honestly, I might even legendary it. Not that legendary is really a verb. It's like, oh yeah, I'll legendary it. I will make my skill legendary.
Phew. Wasn't sure which way that was going to go.
Give me some credit, Lucian. I didn't drop below half health. Come on. We had that in the bag. Minor healing. They're only gonna have minor healing, aren't they? Oh, a mud crab was here. Terrible creatures. Just want to make sure I'm going the right way. Okay, we just kind of have to loop around. We're going not the long way even, but you know what? Let's loop around west instead. Might take a little longer, but I have a good feeling about it. Did you hear that dragon too?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Ma'am.
Yes, I haven't got all day.
Yeah, if that dragon attacks, you might not have any time at all. So I would stick to the roads. I would, just keep your eyes peeled. Although I heard a dragon before and it never fought us, so you never know.
Good afternoon. And away we go.
Oh, there it is. Oh! Voltonak. Vuljotnak. Sorry, I was trying to read his name. Man, that is the easiest dragon I've fought in a while. Usually they're not so quick to land for me, and I just bash him in the face. I'm okay with it. I'm really not going to complain too much. Next time we return to Falkreath, I will need to sell some stuff. I think part of it was that I needed to unenchant some items. There has to be an unenchanting table in Hackfield's High Hall, right? I would think so, at least. I know Bloated Man's Grotto is along the way. I might honestly duck in there for a second just to get out of the rain for a minute or two to see if it passes. Just to see if it passes. What? Oh, okay. I thought there was going to be another dragon for a second. Nope. Just a saber cat. What is my two-handed at? Because I was pretty sure it was high. Heavy armor 98. Two-handed 96. Yeah. I'll get it to 100 and then I will make it legendary. And I'll continue to swap between that and one-handed, but I don't know if I'll continue to use Wu Thread for the longest time, but until... Oh, more wolves. Advanced Crimson Plague? Ooh, alright. What I was gonna say is I want to use the Mithril Axe that I bought, but I still can't improve it at all. I don't know what perk it's under then. Potion of Cure Disease. We got another 12 left. So I'm still doing alright. Oh, who's fighting over here? There's spiders, there's a mage or two. Is it a group of adventurers? It is a group of adventurers. It's an entire party.
Don't hurt me.
Oh, and there's a bandit. There's bandits and adventurers.
So we'll be over soon.
I got excited. I thought it was just a massive group of traveling adventurers.
Good riddance.
You're the leader, huh? Alright. Okay, that's all you have to say. I know the rain's already let up, but I'm gonna pop back into Bloated Man's Grotto. I've only seen it during Hircine's hunt. Who knows, maybe it's a little bit different when Hircine's not leading the pack. Oh, and that's a werewolf. Is that Sindig? Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Okay. I don't expect to find a whole lot of people to fight then. I'm not expecting too many enemies in here if Sinding is still just living his best life. It's kind of nice during daytime. Honestly, if we had come in here when it was raining, we wouldn't have gotten out of the rain anyway. Kind of forgot about that fact. I have a feeling there's not going to be much here, Lucian. We'll take a quick look around, but we're getting close to the cave. We can find Runil's journals soon. Wasn't really anything to note, but Sinding, I'm glad you're alive and well. I unfortunately can't cure you of lycanthropy. It was easier for me. And it was easier for the companions. Meanwhile, I'm sure Lucian is wondering why I walked into a cave with a werewolf in it and we were just best of friends, or rather we were completely fine with each other. Probably confused him just a little bit. Here we are, Brittleshin Pass. If my memory serves me correctly, it was just a bunch of vampires. Or not vampires, but this was skeletons and a single necromancer raising them throughout. This would have been in the first few days of my adventures here. This would have been a lifetime ago. The real question is, has anyone else moved in again? Well, I see another skeleton right there. I'll use up my single iron arrow. I also have a single... Ooh, is that a bloodied skeleton? A single ancient Nord arrow for you? I thought that was gonna miss. I was convinced that was gonna miss. Gold necklace, resist shock, why not? Well, the journal should be right around here. Oh, there's an enchanting table. That's perfect. That's exactly what I needed.
What was that?
Okay. He lived to tell the tale. Ooh, he's coming right at me. It's fine.
Foos!
You bloodied skeletons don't fall apart just as quickly as your unbloodied counterparts. Still pretty weak, but still. I can't afford to carry too much more, so I'm not going to grab too much. Although part of it is I can just see what we can disenchant right now. Hopefully a couple things that I'm carrying. Hopefully I can lighten my load a little bit. I need to get another item of smithing, because I don't want to disenchant either of these two. I want to keep the Silverblood family ring and the gauntlets of smithing until I can get another enchanting item, or another smithing enchanted item. I'm just going to keep those as is. Well, that's one person helped. That's a single person helped in Falkreath. I need to help 2 more. We'll get back to town and we'll figure it out from there.
Boost!
You know, I was really hoping that killing the necromancer would kill all of his skeletons. It's never that simple, is it? It's never that easy, I suppose. Lucian, watch out for the rune.
Ow!
Was that you or me? Because I was trying to step around it, but I can never really tell with some of the radius and some of my, my fat feet sometimes. I see a spider down there. I think he already saw us. It looked like he was coming right at us. Oh, does he have friends? It looks like there's skeevers with him. Oh, nope. Just a wolf pup.
Bad dog! Bad!
Alright. Okay, I couldn't tell if I had leveled. I did. Let's go into stamina, because I will just use up a lot of my stamina with my heavy attacks very quickly. Do I want to go into archery? Because I don't use archery all the time, but I do use it a little bit. Heavy armor's 99. The real question is, do I want to make heavy armor legendary? The reason I'm debating making it legendary is because I feel that if I do make it legendary, I am going to run into the situation of being a little too weak for a while as I try to raise it again. I say that, but I realize that there's a lot of situations, a lot of encounters where I just destroy everything in seconds and don't take that much damage. But would I be safe to lower my heavy armor back down to what, 15 or 20? It's something I'll have to mull over. Two-handed, if I make legendary, that's fine, because then I still have one-handed in the 80s. But my armor, that I'd be a little bit more worried about. I know we have a location right here, something to discover, but no. Right now, we're going to focus on helping the people of Falkreath. I've been distracted for too long. That's not normal for me to say that, but no. I wish to become Thane. Maybe I can be a better influence on Falkreath than the Jarl, because he's not great. He's kind of corrupt.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Good afternoon.
A guest? Oh my.
Seem a little thrown off by having guests. Do you get many?
We have guests as often as we can, but there aren't a lot of travelers these days. The war keeps people off the roads.
What locations does this mill supply?
We supply Falkreath to the south. Until recently, we supplied Helgen. Falkreath trades with the surrounding holds, and without our wood, they would have trouble keeping their prices low.
Alright.
Until next time.
You said grab an axe and bring you all the wood I can chop? I can do that. Does that count as helping someone around here? I sure hope so, at least.
A guest? Oh my.
We've already met. I have firewood to sell.
Honest gold for honest work.
Oh, look at that.
Until next time.
I don't know if I'll stay around, though. I don't really need any more firewood right now. If anything, I have to start selling some stuff off because I'm very close to being over-encumbered. Yet again. But if we return to Runil and give him his journal, that's 2 out of 3 people helped. That's not too bad.
War is not new to Falkreath. You have only to stand in our cemetery to see that.
I'm familiar with it. I managed to get your journal back.
Thank you.
At
It's a
some point, we
collection
should
of
try and
regrets
take
that
Loan
I
here.
try not to forget.
If she could just spend
Here,
less time
I promised
serving
you this.
Dengir.
I didn't open it, I didn't read it.
You both are.
It seemed kind of rude, too.
A most pleasant chat. Until the next.
Well, thank you. Same to you.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight.
Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler.
You said something about a burial?
Falkreath is known for its graveyard, traveler. We've buried more dead than you can imagine.
I can imagine
I just
quite a lot.
finished giving my old war companion Barrett a proper burial by fire.
This is a local favorite, and
Old Hardhead hated the idea of being lost cold in the ground. Could you deliver the ashes to Runil, the priest of Arcay? He'll know the right blessings to make for Barrett's soul.
Sure, I'd be honored.
Thank you.
He's right there.
But then he went quiet.
When
Show
did you
respect while
change
you're here.
seats? When did you get up?
I will be fine.
Hello, friend.
I have a delivery from Thadgeir.
Ah, Barrett's ashes. He was a good man. Not many warriors grow to a fine old age. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'll make sure he gets his rights. Here, for your trouble.
Thank you.
Safe travels to you.
You
Honestly,
have the
that
look of a killer.
wasn't too hard, ultimately. What'd you just say to me?
RK helps us find peace with death.
Okay, sure. It's a very
Good to
different
see
tone that
Skyrim
you
still
had
has
there
such fine
after
people.
saying I have the
You
look of
give
a
an old
killer.
man
Sure bones.
It's nearly night, but let's see if we can still talk to the Jarl before he turns in for the night. Wouldn't be surprised if he turns in early. He seems like the kind of guy. He talks about how easy it is to be a Jarl because he lets everyone else do everything for him. So it wouldn't surprise me if he just went to sleep super early, if he retired from his quote-unquote duties very early on in the day. At least there's always a steward. I trust her, I like her. Okay, he's still awake.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
He's still up.
Good to see you.
As are you. As it is to see you, I should say. I've helped your people. All 3 of them.
Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Falkreath. Congratulations. I grant you a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office.
Why, thank you.
I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Blade of Falkreath added.
Farewell.
Let's see what we got. Ooh. I say ooh, it's a glass sword. Undead up to level 30, flee for 30 seconds. Alright. Lucian, let's give that to you.
I think this armor really suits me. Lighter than the usual Dwemer craftwork, but just as strong.
I think you look good in it. I think it really suits you.
Of course.
I'm glad that we're on the same page about that. Wow, Lucian, I'm proud of you. You haven't picked up 8 different bows. Just 1 extra bow. That's progress, buddy. You're doing well. I'm gonna give you the Blade of Falkreath.
And away we go.
I'm gonna see if there is an enchanting station for me to use around here.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Well, thank you.
Until next time.
I have a companion currently, so I'm sorry that I will not be taking you with me. Oh, enchanting station. Yeah, nothing else I can disenchant. I don't even know if they have a court mage. I don't believe they do, as I kind of, poke around the Jarl's Longhouse. I don't think so. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get executed for this, just watch. Okay, block increased. Alchemy station. War table. No, no mage. I don't think there is a proper mage in Falkreath then. Oh well. I'm gonna wait till morning. I'm gonna go to the inn, rest up. Once it's morning, I can sell a few things, and then we can finally set off for Riften. Or
I protect the
rather,
Jarl, whoever that
for the
might
Rift.
be. Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengear first, and the Empire second.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Alright, sold what I need to him.
See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
I believe there is a general goods store around here as well. Although I haven't been to it yet. I think that's it right here. Yes, it is.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Good to meet you.
Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak.
You're a Stormcloak? Oh, we have met before? I'm sorry if we have met, and I don't remember you.
I was once, but not anymore. I was wounded in a skirmish up near Windhelm. This was years ago, mind you. Now maybe I don't pick up a blade in Ulfric's name no more, but I still hold with his ideals. Skyrim is Nordland, and we ought to rule it. We don't need no help from the Empire on that count.
What have you got for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I have quite a bit to sell to you, so I hope you're ready for all of it. Oh, he can't even afford this. He can't afford to buy the staff off me. He can buy Staff of the Familiar off of me. You have a couple potions I want. A lot of people haven't lately, so thank you for that. I think that'll be it for today.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
I'm not the thief type. Don't worry. Well, Lucian, I would say we had a good couple days of adventures. But I think it's time that we head to the Rift. Let me go and see where exactly the camp is. Alright, so we'll head around towards Iverstead, cross the bridge south from there, and continue downwards. Or continue south. Yeah, that's easy enough. Once again, Lucian, looks like we're back on the road.